What's up guys, Woody here, back with another video, and it's another Mythgard video, which is not going to be a massive regular occurrence. I will just say now that Gwent is still going to be my main game. Gwent is the game I'm going to be playing a lot more of than the Mythgard. I'm going to be doing more video content for, but I am streaming Mythgard once a week. I'm going to be playing the game actively, so there will be videos as well for Mythgard. There'll be new to Mythgard videos, there'll be Mythgard deck videos, but the game doesn't release until the 19th of September in open beta. I'm currently playing in the closed alpha. And I've been playing, I've got a few hours in the game, but this video here is one I wanted to make after I saw some mixed things on a Gwent Discord actually, about the free-to-play properties of Mythgard. And I didn't comment at the time. I was only about 15 hours into the game when I saw the comments, and I was like, do you know what? I can't comment on this. I can't say anything on this. I need to wait until I've got more time on it. Okay. Now I completely understand this. Like, this video is literally talking about one of the most important things in most people's lives, money. And I know that sounds very, very shallow, saying money's important, but come on guys, money buys our food, money pays our bills, keeps the lights on. Like, money is huge. Okay. And if a game bars you from being good at the game because you've got to fork loads of money into the game, Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, then that's gonna not stop people playing it, but it's definitely going to divide a community. It's definitely going to have a niche market, and lots more casual players aren't going to jump on and play the game. Now, I wanted to, like I said, put time into Mythgard. So I'm going to show you guys now. I currently have, if we go here, 38 hours. So it's not tons. I only have 38 hours on Mythgard, okay? It's not like huge amounts of time. It's enough though. I've opened 3 weekly chests. I've done dailies for 3 weeks to know enough of how much I've earned in the game to know how it feels. Am I feeling rewarded for my time? And the short answer to that is yes. Okay, yes, the game is rewarding me for playing the game. The game is giving me cards and packs for playing the game. To what extent is what we're going to dive into here. How free to play is Mythgard? Can you get a collection for completely free? Can you play the game as a casual player? And by casual player, I'm going to put a staple on. You're playing around about 10 hours a week. Can you play the game for 10 hours a week free and still be competitive when you want to be? Now, obviously, I will put a disclosure on that. If someone's playing the game 50 hours a week, someone's playing the game 10 hours a week, you're going to be, one, coming up against a better ability player. Two, you're also going to be, not better ability, sorry, a better understanding of the game player. And also someone who probably has unlocked more packs because they've played more of the game. So, disclosure there. But anyway, let's jump into it. So the basic of the money side, the Mythgard's economy is based around this page here. Okay, so I'll explain this and then I'll go into detail on it. You have your daily pool bonus. So basically, this is here. You are rewarded. You reward a coin for bonus pool for defeating AI challenges for any match, win or loss. So basically, this is a pool when you get a certain amount of. These are like your limit you can have. Universal, you lose a match, you sometimes just get rewarded bonus pool. You don't always get this. This is very much, it's quite random. I've had matches where I've lost against an AI and I've been given 50 coins. I've won against an AI and I've been given 100 coins. I've got bonus. And so, yeah, that's roughly the way it works, okay? Since other players present a greater challenge, pool bonus rewards are much higher when facing them. Now, when you beat an AI opponent, you're guaranteed 50 coins. If you lose, you might get 50 coins if you are lucky enough to pull a bonus pool. When you play a human opponent or an actual person, you get 120 coins for winning. That can be buffed up sometimes by the pool as well, so you can get a little bit of an extra reward. Okay, the bonus pool is divided into two parts. The universe pool is used to reward any kind of game, while the PvP pool only rewards players who play against other players. Okay, so that's your ranked, that's your casual online. When the pool bonus is exhausted, coin rewards are reduced. Your pool refills daily up to 600 coins. So you earn 600 coins. Once that's done, it stops. Next day you can earn up more 600 coins. I'm normally earning from this pool bonus here, on average, I'm earning around about 300 coins a day. Now, I did get sent over an infographic by Rhino, who are the developers, Turbo over at Rhino. Who, I'm just trying to find it now. I'm not allowed to share with you guys, I'm afraid, because it's an in-house document. I was told I can make my own one if I wanted to, but I there was no need to. Okay, so what they recommend from the daily pool is that you're collecting around about 800 coins a day. Now, they don't say on this graph, they don't say how long you're playing the game for to get the 800 coins. I would say that's a little bit overachieving. This is me being completely honest. I would say I'm getting, on an average day, 300. On a good day, 500 to 600. That's obviously where my daily pull bonus is roughly falling. Okay. Now, going on to the next one. Daily singles. These are when you win against AI or against an actual human opponent, you are guaranteed to earn a card each day. Now, I've had a gold card drop on this. I don't know if that's, I don't know if it was a bug or what, but I've only had it once. I had a gold card. I should say it goes common, uncommon, rare, mythic is the four categories of the rarity of the cards. Most of the time, I'm getting commons. Might get an uncommon, but I have had a rare drop on this here. And it's 3 cards. Obviously, you can then mill the cards if you want to get dust, which I'll go into later on. Now, these are your dailies, the same as Gwent. And a lot of time I'm going to refer to this in Gwent because that's the game I play most of. So dailies are these things here. Win 2 matches while burning green cards. Win 3 matches with Journey of the Souls equipped, which is a path. Imagine it as a passive leader ability equipped. Win 3 matches with Turn of the Season equipped. That's also another path, okay? So you're earning 700, you're earning 600, you're earning 600. You can re-roll once a day. So, for example, I don't have any green decks at the moment. I'm still new to the game. I burnt a lot of my cards to make a set deck. I'm going to re-roll this. You can only re-roll it once. I'm going to hit re-roll. Now, you notice I can't re-roll any of my other challenges. You can only re-roll once a day, okay? Deal 100 damage to players. That can be done in 4 matches. 5 matches at the most, really, okay? And that's where it comes in. 500 coins, 600 coins, 600 coins. Now, you also get this weekly chest. Now, I want to just say, this isn't a weekly chest, okay? So the current amount I've got in my thing up here, you guys can't actually see. Let me adjust it for you so you can see. Oh, no. Let me have a look, let me have a look, let me have a look. There we go, okay. I'm going to adjust this quickly, so there we go. Cool, so now you can see, up here, 2,730. I got this, I literally opened this chest before I started filming the video. And that's what I got from this weekly chest. Now, the reason I say it's not a weekly chest is it doesn't time out after a week. The way this works is you collect seals. By playing against human opponents, if you win, you get a 33% chance of earning a seal. And once you've got 5 seals, you can open a chest. Now, I will say, it says human opponents. I've earned these seals against AI opponents. If you complete a gauntlet run, which is a PvE arena, basically, you get a seal. I mean, I'm not having a trouble earning these seals at all, to be honest. I had an issue with this at first because I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to get 5 seals in a week. It's going to reset and I'm going to have to put time in again. That doesn't happen. If you don't earn 5 seals in a week, all it means is once the week's over, if you opened it the previous week, once the week's over, say you got 4 seals. Once you earn the next seal, you can open it. If you earn the next seal 4 days down the line, you can still open that weekly chest and then wait for the reset to come again. So you're not forced to earn it in 7 days. Okay, this is available in 7 days because the reset happens on Tuesday, the day of recording this video. And the average that they gave me on the infograph they sent was that you'll be earning 2,400 from the chest. Now, this can be anything, that's the minimum. 2,400 is the minimum you can earn. The maximum you can earn is 10,000 coins. I've had like a 4,000 coin one, a 3,100 and a 2,700 something. So this here is 2 packs, okay? I should go on to packs in a minute, don't worry. But this is how the weekly chest works. So if you combine the weekly chests along with my dailies, okay, I would say I'm earning about a pack and a half a day. In terms of I'm earning about 1,800 coins a day, okay? Now a pack, if we go over here, click on this here, a pack costs 1,200 coins, okay? So I'm earning about 1,800 coins a day. I'm getting about a pack and a half a day. Some days I've got leftover change, so I'm opening 3 packs because I might have had a good day and I'm completed several dailies. You know how it works. Other days I'm opening 1 pack, but there's not been a day yet when I haven't opened a pack. And the packs, I should say, have 6 cards in, and you're guaranteed to get a rare or mythic in those as well. Okay. Now, what's nice, shall we say? What goes on nice? Now, I'll quickly touch on this because one thing that's very nice about the dailies. So if we go to the dailies here, let's say I don't have, it was burn green. I don't have green cards. Okay, I don't have a green deck. What's nice is I can go to ranked. Oh no, sorry, that's wrong. I'm going to decks, and they have these featured decks. These change each. These change every week, I believe. And Toonstar. Toonstar is TRS born and bred. So this is Toonstar's mono red vampires deck. It's a featured deck. I don't own all the cards in this deck. This can have mythic cards in the deck that I don't own. But I can play the deck because it's a featured deck. So I could, if I've got one that burn red cards, I don't have a red deck. I can still complete the challenge because I've got this featured deck here. I've got blue and yellow. Okay, I don't actually have a yellow deck. So if I had it with yellow, I could play this deck. And I can play around with it. I can't modify the deck. I can't change the deck. It's just a featured deck set up here. Okay, but these are my actual deck. So that's a nice little feature that helps achieve dailies. Now, also along with it, we have achievements. Now these are very bare bones when I compare it to something like the contracts in Gwent. Gwent is just huge for contracts. Like, you turn the game on and kill someone with this leader, here's 5k. Like, it's bonkers how many reward points you get. These are a little bit more, for lack of a better term, grindy, but not, they don't feel impossible. So already I'm on the 3rd level one of this one. Win X amount of multiplayer games, and you can see you get coins by doing these. There's not tons. It would, I'll be honest, this would be nice if there was more, if there was win games with a red deck, win game, like, I don't know. If there was more, it would feel nicer. Maybe use this ability X amount of times. Maybe more come in. This game is closed alpha, so maybe more come in. But achievements are there. On top of that, level rewards. I'm currently level 10, so I'm a bit of a scrub. But when you, as you level up, first reward 400 coins, 400 coins and a portrait. Another 400 coins, 400 coins, 400 coins. Now we're starting to get down to, I get a pack, I get 1,000 coins, I get 250 essence, which you got into in a minute. Another pack, another pack. Next time I get another 250 essence. And you can see it starts kind of building up. This one here, I get an actual, a path to use. Coins. So I get level up XP. And one thing I really like is MAT. I don't know what the hell MAT stands for. MAT seems exclusive to Mythgard as a game. But this is, when you finish a game against a human opponent and you say, well done, good game. You hit the little thumbs up button. You get MAT points. And then you get MAT level up, MAT XP. And then basically, I will get 4 common wild cards. And wild cards, basically, when you open packs, you draw cards. You can also draw wild cards, and they are not like Magic the Gathering. But I can exchange a green wild card, a green common wild card, for any green common card I want. If I want to craft it, I just change it for wild card, okay? I don't have to collect a certain amount. It's just a way of getting a card I want. You can get mythic wild cards. I got one back here. I got a red mythic wild card, so I can go get any red mythic card I want. Just change it up there. And they kind of loop. They go from 4 commons to 3 rares, sorry, 3 uncommons to 1 rare to 1 mythic. And then you go back and it kind of loops all the way down to about level 100, I think. Yeah, level 99. And that's MAT. That's just by saying good game. That just happens with that. So instantly there, you can see with getting 3 cards a day, with getting your dailies done, with getting your pull bonuses, getting your weekly chest, which isn't really a weekly chest, with getting your MAT bonuses, your level up bonuses, and your achievements. The game feels very, very rewarding. Now, I will compare to Gwent because it's where I come from. If anyone hasn't played Gwent, Gwent is the most rewarding digital CCG. There's no denying that. The game is bonkers. It literally just throws stuff at you. The issue with that being is that a lot of people who have only played Gwent or really committed to Gwent now feel like every CCG should be like that. And I don't necessarily think that needs to be the case. The way I see it is, if a game is fun, then you should earn dailies naturally. And that's what approach I've taken with Mythgard. I'm playing the game naturally. I'm not looking to do dailies. I'm just playing the game. Am I earning rewards? Yes, I'm earning rewards. Now, if we go to collection, okay, don't panic, because you're going to see 2,174. Oh, you can't see that because my face is in the way. So at the bottom right-hand corner, it says 2,174 cards in the game. That is not how many cards are in the game. There's half that amount of cards, because very recently they introduced what are called prestige cards, and prestige cards are full art cards. So every card, uncommon, common, whatever, has a full art card. I don't actually own any, so I can't actually show you what they look like, but you can get the idea there. That's what a prestige card looks like. So, this is how the card says. There's 1,000 cards in the game, okay? Now, the reason this game is actually super free to play, super welcoming for new players, isn't because how much you earn the content. That's a big part, but it's how the deck building is set up, okay? Now, the deck building works by, you can have 4 uncommons in your deck. You can only have 3 silvers. You can have 4 commons in your deck, the bronze. 3 silvers, uncommons in your deck. only 2 golds, 2 rares, and you can only have, sorry, 2, these are copies of, so 2 copies of this gold, and you can only have 1 copy of a mythic in your deck. So decks aren't really built around mythics. You have 40 cards in your deck. You're not going to build around a card that you have a 41 chance of drawing. It just doesn't work like that. Like, why would you do that? Mythics are very much there to bolster your deck, to give it that finishing touch, to go, oh, I have drawn into my big mythic card now. Here we go, guys. See ya. The decks are very much built around commons and uncommons, and that's where the game is very much free to play. Okay, if I click on this here now, you can see I can unmake it for 10, I can make it for 50. This is essence. Essence is up here. I only have 50 essence at the moment. Okay, now I will say I do feel like some of the milling or dusting of cards is a little bit harsh, shall we say. Okay, so for example, if I go to a gold card, what do you call it, rare, then if I click on this rare here, it costs 500 to make, but I only get 100 back from it. I don't know. I can see why it's like this, and this is just me personally. Maybe 150 would be a little bit nicer. It just feels a little bit harsh. And mythics are worse. Mythics cost 2,400 essence to craft, and you only get 600 for milling. So it's quite. I do think it's quite harsh on the dusting of cards, but that's a very small gripe, if I'm being honest. Now, the fact that decks are built around, so this is a wild card, I can exchange this for any uncommon red, basically. The fact that decks are built around commons and uncommons is huge. It's so important, okay? I'm going to take you into a deck that I'm playing at the moment. Now, I have to give a big shout out to Noah. Noah is like the messiah of Mythgard. He's fellow team rank star. The guy knows his shiz hugely. And this is his deck, okay? He does a budget deck, has no mythics in it. I've climbed to like mid-silver league playing this deck that has no mythics in it, okay? It has 1 gold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rares in the deck, and that is it. The deck cost, I burnt half my collection from 5 hours in the game and made this deck that was very competitive. Because it's so emphasis based on my rares and my commons and uncommons. And it's that method of deck building that has made Mythgard, 1, the variety huge, but 2, very welcoming to players who don't have a huge mythic collection. Now, if we can go back and jump into the featured decks, okay, so these are featured decks. These are going to have mythics in them. These are high powered decks. This is like a high tier deck, okay? It has 2 mythics in it. That is it. It has 2 mythics in the deck. 1 copy of Lord Valentine, 1 copy of Stairway to Hades. That is it. That's all it has in there in terms of mythics. And this is not necessarily a tier 1 deck. This is a high level deck. And the fact that you get these on a weekly basis that cycle around to play means that you can try new decks out without having the cards. These still count towards dailies. These still count towards achievements. So you can play these decks to learn the game more, play high tier decks, which is probably one of the most free to play elements I've seen in a CCG, if I'm being honest. Like, I was blown away the fact that these featured decks existed, and I didn't own the cards. If we click on this, anything in orange I don't own. Don't own, don't own, don't own, don't own, don't own. This is my favourite card in the game. Don't own him. He's a mythic, okay? Here we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is mythic heavy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics in this game, okay? Now, in this deck, I'm not going to be able to play this deck anytime soon, but I can play it on ranked ladder. Anyone can play it on ranked ladder, and I can climb rank with it as a featured deck, making it super welcoming to new players. I can play these high tier decks that I can't afford because the game's letting me play it, and they cycle out each week, which is amazing. It's brilliant. And that's pretty much, guys, what I have to say on Mythgard, really. What we'll do is we'll head over and we will quickly open a pack so you guys can see what opening a pack looks like. Now, like I said, it genuinely does feel very free to play. Before I wrap up, I will do a kind of mini league. So this is open a pack, drag it across, and then comes pack. You get 6 cards, as I said. 1 is guaranteed mythic, and 1 is guaranteed or mythic or rare, and this is a rare. So there's my cards. Simple and nice, nice and easy. I got common, 2 uncommons, 3 uncommons, another common, and a rare. Simple as that. Next pack. I'm going to see this here. Open them all up, and we've got another rare. I don't own this card. Godsfall Mushroom. Okay, and there's my cards there. Okay, that's my packs. That was all from the weekly chest here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, quickly before we finish, I want to refer back to the infographic. I know it's hard; you guys can't see it. Now, the infographic I was sent basically said, I'll break it down for you. Daily mission average is 700. I agree with. Bonus pool 800. I don't agree. I would put that more around 500-600. Match rewards 400 for winning matches. Yeah, it depends on how many games you play. 400 against AI is 8 wins. Against humans is 3 wins. So there's a big difference there. In closed alpha, you are playing a lot of AI opponents because there's not tons of humans on at my time I'm playing. But anyway, I would kind of agree with that. Daily single value, I would probably say that about 700, about 300 is right there. And they've broke it down that you're earning 342 coins on average a day based on you get 2,400 from your weekly chest. So they've put it that you earn average 2,542 coins a day, which would be 2 packs with a little bit of change. I would honestly say I would feel, as a casual player, someone who has played over the last 3 weeks, you can see I've played 37 hours, 38 hours. Over the past 2.5, 3 weeks, I've been casual to a little bit over casual, and I've earned about 1,800 coins a day. I've got a pack and a bit a day, and I've hit my weekly chests. That's all I can ask for in a game, because I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing the game, and I'm not playing it to get my dailies. I'm playing it because I want to play it, and the dailies are popping up, and I'm going, oh, cool, brilliant, I've got the dailies. And that's feeling nice. It's a nice little touch. I do think the essence is a little bit stingy. I do think that, like, I get 250 essence as a level up reward, which basically gives me the ability to craft 3 uncommon cards, whereas I can get a pack for another level up reward, which is guaranteed me to get a rare minimum. So I do feel like 250 essence is a little bit stingy. Maybe like 500 essence would be good because it means you can guarantee to go and craft a rare card. But on the whole, there's a lot of cards in the game. I'll be honest, if you to create a complete collection in this game as free to play, I mean, it took me 750 hours to create a complete collection in Gwent, and I spent about £80 on the game with pre-order of pre-releases for expansions. I would say this game's probably close to 1,000 hours free to play time for a complete deck. Like, that's complete speculation. What I played so far, that's roughly what I would expect the game to be around. But 1,000 hours, some people is nothing when it comes to CCG. Simple as that. Okay. But yeah, if you're worried about Mythgard being free to play, I would say don't worry. Basically, compared to Gwent, anything's going to be worse. Simple as that. Compare it to Magic the Gathering. Compare it to Hearthstone. Compare it to, I've played a little bit of Shadowverse. I've not played any Eternal, but compare it to those games. Yeah, the game's super free to play. Like, definitely free to play. More so the fact that the decks are built around commons and uncommons, and you can make a very competitive deck with only like 4 or 5 rares in it, and that's super cool. They're super cool. Yeah, but anyway, guys, that's it. That's this video wrapped up. We're probably not going to have tons of Mythgard stuff now until the open beta drops, which is on the 19th of September. If you're interested in the game or seeing more of the game, I will link their Discord in the description below, so make sure you go and check that out. And you can kind of go see that they're starting to show off new card art that's coming in, and everyone's getting very excited for the open beta. The open beta is coming to PC and Mac on Steam, and it's also coming to mobile on the 19th of September. And my thoughts are, after 38 hours, the game is definitely free to play. Simple as that. If you want to drop money in it, yes, you're going to have an advantage. God, if I spent 100 quid in Gwent on day one, I was going to have an advantage because I was going to have more cards than other people at level 30. You cannot sit in your chair and say, oh, this card game isn't paid to win. Technically, yes, it is. Every card game is paid to win because it's the way it works. Like, if I start this game and I put £1,000 into this game, I'm going to be better off than anyone else starting the game. That's paid to win. It's the way it works, okay? even if they got lucky and drew better cards than me, I would have the sheer amount of essence to craft anything I wanted, basically. So, yes, as you get to competitive league, as you get to mythic, it becomes less pay to win because you all start having an even amount of cards. You all start having an even amount of resources. Early on, these guys, Gwent is pay to win. I mean, Magic is pay to win no matter what, anyway. Hearthstone, Jesus Christ, you need to put money into that game now. But Mythgard, definitely not. Definitely not. If you've seen the game floating around, you think, oh, I might jump into it. Am I going to have to be sinking 50 hours a week to get my stuff done? No. Okay? 10 hours a week and you can get your rewards in this game. I'm proof of the pudding on that, okay? Last 3 weeks, I've played 38 hours, so I've played an average of like 12 to 14 hours a week. And I've got weekly chests, I've got my dailies done, and everything like that. So that's it. That's Mythgard, guys. Open beta, 19th of September. I am going to be streaming the game once a week over on Twitch. I'll be streaming Gwent 2 to 3 times a week. If you want to come and find me on Twitch, links in the description, guys. We listen to 80s tunes, we have fun, and anything like that. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I love a waffle. I love a waffle. So I'm going to go. I'm going to let you guys catch your breath after me reeling stuff off at you. Have a great day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever the hell you guys are. Have fun, be good, and until next time, just stay great because you guys are great. Goodbye.